Hey there, Wildcats, and welcome back to another edition of Your Daily Dose. I'm Lauren Stapp.
And I'm Katie Wallenchak. Today's Tuesday, November 23rd, and your Daily Dose starts now.
U of A's Center for Creative Photography holds the largest archive of photographs from the famous Ansel Adams and has recently become more of the leading center for authenticating prints from Adams. Adams helped co-found the UA's center in 1975 with UA President John Schaefer. At the time, it was one of the few institutions in the world that focused on photography as a fine art. UA's Center for Creative Photography holds more than 3,000 prints and more than 40,000 negatives from Adams' work. The center claims the authenticating Adams prints monthly, especially since an increase in works believed to be Adams have been reported in the New York Times. The U of A Center for Creative Photography is located in the Fine Arts District on campus.
Hey, that's really cool that the UA has such a large collection of prints.
I know. Have you ever been down to see it?
I haven't.
It's really, really cool. I think everyone should really check it out.
Oh, that's cool. The UA bookstores and the College of Humanities have collaborated to launch a campus-wide reading group. To start, Luis Alberto Arias' Into the Beautiful North. UA Reads is a community reading program open to all people on and off campus. The motivation for introducing a common reading program on campus is to generate more of an open-ended conversation about the range of issues. UA Reads meets every Thursday in the cellar in the Student Union Memorial Center. Now let's check in with Kylie Staples for a look at this week in sports.
Hey Wildcats! For women's basketball, the Arizona Wildcats and the Texas A&M Aggies will meet for the 5th time on Friday. The series is split evenly at 2-2. The last meeting was on November 25, 2008, where the Aggies topped the Wildcats 54-44. The Arizona Wildcats and the Bradley Braves will meet for the first time on Saturday. The Bradley contest marks the Wildcats' second game versus the MVC opponent this season, with an 81-72 win over Wichita State already under the belts. The University of Arizona women's cross-country team finished 11th, and Steven Sambu finished as the national runner-up as an individual competitor to wrap up the season at the 2010 NCAA Cross-Country Championships in Terre Haute, Indiana, on Monday. The battle for the men's individual title came down to two athletes not competing in the team competition, as Sambu took Liberty Sam's Chilanga last year's national championship, all the way down to the wire in what could be Sambu's second consecutive cross-country race ending in a foot race. This week, don't miss out for when the Cats take on #1 Oregon. Up next, Arizona will return home in short notice to host its final regular season game against rival Arizona State. Both teams play this Friday. ASU is at home against UCLA and will square off in Tucson on Thursday, December 2nd for a nationally televised game on ESPN. Well, that's all for today. I'm Kylie Staples, and have a great Thanksgiving.
I may have fleas, but I run a yard. I see those clones looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life, dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life.
In celebration of Thanksgiving this week, the Park Student Union hosted its annual Thanksgiving dinner to say thanks to its student patrons last Monday. Dinner lasted from 4 to 8 p.m. and included turkey, stuffing, vegetables, a bread roll, and a choice of pie and a drink. It was all only $7.99. Highland Market hosted a similar Thanksgiving event last night. Retail manager at the PSU, Lupita Lopez, says the event is important to help keep students celebrating holidays with their friends, since friends are your family when you're at college. If you missed out this week, make sure to pencil it into your calendar for next year. Well, this past week had some unusual partygoers that had a little get-together in honor of their college. The Honors College had what looked to be like a very exciting party that was held at the Flandreau Science Center. For more on this wild and crazy get-together, let's check in with our reporter in the field, Jessica Ferlman, for an inside look.
Last Thursday, at the Flandreau Science Center, the Honors College and the College of Science had their Big Bang Party. At the party, they had laser shows, games, music, dancing, food, and interactive exhibits. They even had telescopes looking at the moon and Jupiter.
this telescope here has a 9 3/4 inch diameter mirror, and it's magnifying about 75 times, and we're looking at Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It's a very bright object in the sky. It looks really good through the telescope because we can see some stripes on Jupiter. It's the bands of gas. They look like red and white stripes. It's pretty cool. We can also see 4 of Jupiter's moons when we look through the telescope. They're the Galilean moons because they're the 4 moons that Galileo saw when he looked at Jupiter.
For UATV, I'm Jessica Furlman.
Well, I must say that party sure did look like a lot of fun. And for more exciting action, let's pop in with Chelsea Rarick for a look at your entertainment news.
Hey there, Wildcats. Chelsea Rarick here with your entertainment news. This Sunday, the Night Moves After Dark Images exhibit is happening. There will be photography, painting, and sculptures of all nocturnal things. The exhibit talks about animals who begin their day at sundown and the different things that occur in the night. The cost is $7, but there are discounts available. There will be an exclusive studio show in the Tucson Mountains featuring 18 Tucson artists specializing in fine art, jewelry, pottery, and much more if you attend the fiesta. Please make sure you bring a can of food. It's free of cost and will be at the Masks Art Studio. That's all the entertainment news I have for you tonight, Wildcats. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend and be safe.
The UA receives $1.6 million to study new ways to fight brain cancer. Funded by the National Institutes of Health, the project focuses on discovery of a deranged signaling protein that disrupts the proper migration of cells in the developing brain. The scientists will test whether it could be a target for new cancer-fighting drugs. The grant was awarded to the University of Arizona to investigate ways to get the deranged signaling mechanism back on track and test whether the protein could serve as a candidate target for new cancer-fighting drugs. Well, it's about that time for our weather report, so let's check in with Danielle Gordon for a look at your weekly forecast.
Good evening, Tucson. I'm Alexis Reeves with your weather forecast. Bring out those hat and gloves because we can see the temperatures start to drop this week. Today we had a partly cloudy day with a high of 67 degrees, and tonight we can expect a low of 44 degrees. Tomorrow will be another partly cloudy day with a cooler daytime high of 63 degrees. Tomorrow overnight low will be an expected 38 degrees. Coming to our Turkey Day, the sun will be shining, but don't let that fool you. Thursday's daytime high is a chilly 58 degrees with an overnight low of 38 degrees. Entering the weekend, Friday, you can expect another sunny day with a warmer daytime high of 67 degrees and an overnight low of 38. We'll get you started on the weekend plans. And coming to Saturday, we will have another bright sunny day with a daytime high of 71. Saturday's overnight low of 43 will keep you going on your weekend plans. That's all I have for you tonight. This is Alexis Reeves, and have a great Thanksgiving break, Tucson.
UATV 3 UATV 3 When I turn on the TV, I turn it to channel 3, cause they got all the greatest shows that I've been waiting to see. It's entertaining to me, cause it's pertaining to me and all the other Wildcats in the student body. We're broadcasting live to all the residence halls, so all y'all's in the halls, turn your TVs on to channel 3 for Sheezy, so you can see me and all the other happy people down at UATV 3.
Well, that just about wraps up another fun-filled edition of Your Daily Dose. I'm Lauren Stapp.
And I'm Katie Wollenchak. From all of us here at UATV Studios, wishing you a happy and healthy Thanksgiving break. Have a great evening, Wildcats.